Hi, I'm Missy Rogers, and I'm here with all the volunteers from the Haunt in Schaeferstown. We raise money for charities in Lebanon and Berks County, and we focus on the Schaeferstown Fire Company.
Good morning, Tuesday today!
Oh, just wait for it.
I was just about to say, some of those costumes, I was not expecting good morning. I was just expecting them to like stare at us. Oh, now they're getting closer to the camera.
They come. Now, this is an interesting fundraiser, isn't it? But you know, the Halloween season. Wow.
Oh yeah, no. 50 Shades of no, stop.
Well, if you weren't fully woken up here at 6:15,
you're awake
now you
now.
are. Why we call it the
Good
wake-up call,
morning.
right? And happy Halloween to all those in Schaeferstown. Thanks so much for that wake-up
great.
call.
That was
great.
Awesome. Shake that one off. So if you have something interesting, maybe not as spooky, but hey, bring it on. You can send a wake-up call our way, WGAL.com/wake up call. All right, now let's turn to Chief Meteorologist Christine Ferreira, because Halloween today, an impact day too.
It is. It's we have the spooky wind, the howling wind out there. There is a wind advisory in effect from 8 a.m. today until midnight. So the entire Susquehanna Valley will be impacted by these winds. These are the sustained wind speeds on the predictor. And look at how high they get this afternoon. 20 to 25 miles per hour sustained. That's even stronger than yesterday. But the good news is for Trick or Treat, the winds will be dying down. I see wind speeds about 10 to 20 miles per hour sustained with some gusts to 30, 35 miles per hour during Trick or Treat. We still have the impacts all the way through this evening, though, and early tonight. So here's our wind gusts and direction. These are going to be the highest gusts that you see. You can see the peak gusts come right around lunchtime or shortly thereafter. So I'd say early afternoon is going to be the windiest time of the day. Make sure you secure those Halloween decorations and hold on to your hats tonight. Our News 8 Storm Team forecast today calls for mostly cloudy skies to start, turning windy. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s. For the afternoon, we go with 58, gradual clearing, gusty winds, and then this evening, clear skies and blustery. Tonight, it's mostly clear with diminishing wind gusts. It's chilly, 44 to 48 degrees. And tomorrow, we still have that pesky breeze. We're not going to kick it to the curb just yet. So a northwesterly wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour and high temperatures in the upper 50s for the first day of November. Here's your currents. 46 in Lewistown. We have 50 in Lancaster, the same in York, 50 degrees in Chambersburg. These temperatures are fairly uniform due to clouds and the breeze. Now, in addition, we have a couple of showers trying to squeeze into western portions of Mifflin, Juniata, Perry counties. You might get a sprinkle or a quick shower. All of this as that big area of low pressure wraps up and moves into New England. So we still have a few showers to deal with northwest of Harrisburg, but they'll only last for the morning or early afternoon hours. Let me show you the predictor. Today, the clouds hang tough this morning, but they're out of here by afternoon and evening. Nice and clear for Trick or Treat, albeit a bit blustery. Tonight, we stay mostly clear, and then for tomorrow, a sunny start with partly sunny skies in the afternoon. Finally, high pressure comes to the rescue, helping to ease the wind by Saturday evening, Saturday night, and Sunday will be much calmer with a southeasterly wind helping to get us into the 60s. So I think Sunday, the calmer half, the warmer half of the weekend. Let's talk tropics. We still have Hurricane Melissa out there. This little speck there, that's Bermuda. Melissa is really picking up speed, moving fast away from Bermuda as a Category 1 storm. Look at the wind speeds now, the movement now is at 41 miles per hour. So it really is racing up into the North Atlantic. It'll be all the way up by Iceland early next week and eventually weakening and dissipating. Here's a look at our 10-day forecast. We have 58 today and tomorrow, 60s then to start Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. After that, we get a cold front through here on Thursday, which could bring a few showers, and that'll knock us back down to the upper 50s at the end of the week. Additional showers are possible for the following weekend. Let's go to our Friday morning traffic now. Check in with Jacob. Good morning.
Christine, good morning, and good morning, Susquehanna Valley. I hope you're having a wonderful Halloween to start this morning, and I hope all the kiddos are getting excited for the trick-or-treating that's going to be taking place tonight and this weekend. Let's take a look across the Susquehanna Valley at what your commute is going to look like as you head out the door. We're seeing greens all across the map, which is great news as you head out the door today. Want to take a peek at Carlisle this morning, and just like I've been talking about, greens on the Turnpike, greens on Route 11, all good news for you as you head out the door. Also taking a look at our PennDOT cam, this is the York split at I-83 and Route 581 in New Cumberland in Cumberland County. Traffic is moving fairly smoothly all across the board, all great news. Some of your travel times this morning: Lancaster inbound, Harrisburg to Lancaster is 32 minutes, Lebanon to Lancaster 35, and Everett to Lancaster at 9 minutes. We'll have another update in just a few.
This has been a Lancaster Toyota traffic report.
5 more people have been arrested in connection to the theft of crown jewels from the Louvre in Paris. Investigators say DNA links one of them directly to the crime scene. This comes as French prosecutors say the two suspects who have already been in custody admitted their involvement in the heist, and they've been charged. The jewels, though, are still missing.
The FBI says it's fired an agent connected to the investigation into President Donald Trump. The FBI says Aaron Tapp was a special agent who helped oversee investigations into Trump's effort to overturn the 2020 presidential election. One of those probes focused on the fake electors scheme. Republicans have recently released FBI records showing details of that investigation and accused the FBI's leaders of political motives. Tapp had been with the FBI for more than 20 years.
Pennsylvania's two U.S. senators trying to find some common ground on what they say is best for the state's businesses.
The case that Senator Fetterman and I and others are trying to make in Pennsylvania is we want to be the leaders. Maximizes our
Democratic Senator John Fetterman and Republican Senator Dave McCormick featured in a panel at a summit for small businesses yesterday in Washington, D.C. Now, while their differences were on display for some issues, they say that they want to fight for working families and what they call forgotten communities, especially in Pennsylvania's steel sector.
I think Pennsylvania offers a unique opportunity because Pennsylvania is very unique in its politics. And it's really true that a lot of the same people that elected John elected me. The thing I get the most positive feedback on is the work that the two of us have done together.
Yeah. I mean, if I started calling him names, then that'll break through. And then I can just drop that in an email saying, hey, I'm fighting back. He's the problem. He's, whatever. It's like I refuse to monetize, false outrage.
The conference was for small businesses to network and to learn about workforce development and AI support.
Next on News 8 Today, rescue and cleanup operations underway across Jamaica following Hurricane Melissa. Look at some of the damage and satellite images showing the widespread power outages there.
And right now we have the weather here at home for our Halloween. This is a look at the forecast for the next 12 hours, getting into trick-or-treat time there at the back half of that forecast. But it is an impact day because of the winds. Christine will have more about them and when they start to die down after the break.
Good morning. It's an impact day, and it's all because of this area of low pressure, which brought us all of the rain yesterday. It's lifting up into the northeast. Behind it, we get strong west-northwesterly winds and a couple of wraparound showers trying to move into Mifflin County, Juniata County, Perry County. But aside from a sprinkle or a light shower this morning, you should be drying out this afternoon. Here's our wind advisory in effect for the entire Susquehanna Valley, 8 a.m. this morning until midnight. And wind speeds are already picking up. We have 17-mile-per-hour sustained winds in Harrisburg, 28 in Lancaster, 20 in Chambersburg, so it is going to be a blustery day. We're looking for sustained winds 50 to 25 in most spots, gusts 40 to 45. You want to watch out for those Halloween decorations blowing around today. If it's trash day, hold on to those trash cans. Here's a look at your bus stop forecast. Mostly cloudy on the way to school. Temperatures will be right around 50 degrees. On the way home, clearing skies, 58, and then temperatures will be dropping into the lower 50s for trick-or-treaters. Now, we still will have blustery winds, but the gusts won't be as strong this evening. It's still going to be windy, but the breeze dies down over the weekend. I'll let you know when to expect calmer conditions coming up.
Okay, thanks, Christine. Let's turn to the tropics and rescue operations underway this morning in the Caribbean after Hurricane Melissa hit the area, one of the most powerful storms in more than 150 years. We have a look here at some of the destruction the storm caused. At least 39 people have been confirmed dead, but officials say full reports might take days or weeks to be completed. The storm first hit Jamaica on Tuesday, then hit Cuba on Wednesday. As Christine was showing us, Melissa will now pass west of Bermuda as a Category 2 storm, and it won't make landfall there, but it will bring strong winds and rain to the island.
In addition to damaged homes and severe flooding, Hurricane Melissa also left a majority of Jamaica without power. Take a look at this. This is a nighttime satellite image before Hurricane Melissa hit. You can see much of the island lit up there. This is a look at what Jamaica looked like the night after the hurricane, leaving most of Jamaica in the dark. Unbelievable contrast of those two images.
Yeah, that's the after right there. All right, News 8 Today continues at 6:30 with some breaking news from overnight in Dauphin County. We'll tell you what we know about a house fire that's still under investigation.
And taking a live look now along Paxton Street in Soterra Township, Dauphin County. Jacob will have a check on your morning commute after the break. Looks calm there.